Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your news edition. These are the headlines. In implementation of the instructions of the President of the Republic, Abdelmadjid Tebboune, an interministerial meeting was held to evaluate the relations between Algeria and Niger. Strict measures were taken to ensure the availability of red and white meat and combat speculation during the blessed month of Ramadan. No rest for Palestinians who face the third consecutive year of Ramadan under Zionist bombardment amid a humanitarian crisis. Welcome back. In application of the instructions of the President of the Republic, Abdelmadjid Tebboune, regarding the implementation of the results of the visit of Abdelrahman Tiani, President of the Republic and Head of State of Niger, to Algeria on the 15th and 16th of February, Prime Minister Sifir Rieb chaired an interministerial meeting on the review of the relations between Algeria and Niger. The meeting was mainly focused on the fields of energy, infrastructure, industry, health, trade, and vocational training. It was an opportunity to implement the various joint bilateral projects as well as the cooperation and solidarity initiatives agreed upon by both sides on the occasion of this presidential visit. This meeting was attended by the State Minister for Foreign Affairs, National Community Abroad and African Affairs, the State Minister for Hydrocarbons and Mines, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Health, the Minister of Industry, the Minister of Energy and Renewable Energy, the Minister of Foreign Trade and Export Promotion, the Minister of Posts and Telecommunications, the Minister of Vocational Training, the Minister of Public Works and Basic Infrastructure, the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Defense, and the Algerian Agency of International Cooperation for Solidarity and Development. Ahead of Ramadan, Algeria is ensuring a steady supply of red and white meats at affordable prices, while strengthening stock and strict quality checks reaching markets across the country. Melissa Balaman.
To guarantee a steady supply of red meat at regulated and affordable prices during Ramadan, the Algerian Red Meat Company has launched a proactive plan that strengthens stock levels and tightens health inspections to guarantee product safety and quality.
Animals are sent straight to quarantine centers where we conduct veterinary checks in coordination with provincial authorities. The meat then reaches our sales points and neighborhood markets.
At one sales point, citizens confirmed availability and affordability.
Beef is in stock, lamb is available, and prices are within everyone's reach. We've imported meat from Spain and beef from Brazil to our slaughterhouses. They are processed here and then sold at our outlets.
As demand for white meat also rises during the blessed month, the East Poultry Complex in Sétif has implemented a special months-long proactive program to ensure supply at accessible prices.
Measures include close monitoring of chicks incubation at production units and an agreement with the National Federation of Poultry Farmers. We supply them with chicks and feed while our slaughterhouses collect the live poultry.
The complex operates at full capacity to prevent market shortages, add in sales points, and reinforcing its transport fleet. The absence of queues shows the measures are effective.
We now have 65 sale points in the eastern region, plus a stock of frozen chicken. The aim is to control prices and provide high-quality products that match citizens' purchasing power. Significant quantities are available from X2 chicken and prices remain accessible to all.
With abundant production and competitive prices, consumer choices will ultimately determine whether the blessed month is enjoyed comfortably, both in citizens' pockets and kitchens.
As the blessed month of Ramadan approaches, eating habits across Algeria undergo a major shift. After long hours of fasting, the iftar meal often turns into excess. Richer and sweeter dishes take center stage, raising health concerns among specialists. Basmafar.
During the blessed month of Ramadan, Algerians experience a profound shift in their daily routines, particularly when it comes to eating after long hours of fasting. Breaking the fast often leads to overindulgence with increased consumption of fatty and sugary foods, which can have noticeable health consequences.
Comme vous le savez, donc le Ramadan, il y a beaucoup de tentations.
As you know, during Ramadan, there are many temptations, plenty of food, desserts and drinks, especially soft drinks. What I recommend is eating in moderation. That's the first point. Also, eat in a healthy way, meaning not too much sugar. Sugar intake should be limited. Likewise, avoid excessive fat, which can be hard to digest and many lead to weight gain over time.
C'est important parce que c'est un petit peu difficile pour la digestion, mais il peut entraîner aussi à la fin une prise.
Despite awareness of the risks associated with consuming high-fat and sugary foods, many young people still give in to these temptations. Specialists, however, strongly advise opting for healthier eating habits and adopting new balanced routines during the month of fasting.
Si on va commencer par la rupture du jeûne, on va essayer de rompre notre jeûne.
Instead of immediately overeating when breaking the fast, it's better to take it gradually. Start with warm water and 1 or 2 dates at most, since our habits often lead us to drink and eat more than necessary. Include plenty of vegetables and a proper portion of main dishes, but avoid eating everything on the table at once. Also, don't forget the importance of sleep. Getting enough rest is essential, and you shouldn't disrupt your natural rhythm, as it can affect your health. Remember that fasting is also an opportunity to detoxify the body.
Ça va retentir sur notre santé. Et sachant bien que le jeûne, c'est une chance pour nous, pour détoxifier notre corps.
These tips appear to resonate with many people who are increasingly aware of the need to pay closer attention to their food choices, focusing on lighter meals and better portioning.
Je change pas mes habitudes. Ça fait très longtemps que je fais.
I don't change my habits. I've been following them for a long time. I watch what I eat and I'm strict with myself. I follow a certain diet, mainly for my health, of course. At night when staying up late, I have to eat something, but apart from that, I don't really change my routine.
Comme ça, ces habitudes. Bien sûr, il y a...
Moi, je conseille Ramadan, on mange.
My advice during Ramadan is that while it's true we enjoy treats from time to time, it's important to eat healthy and prioritize our health. Many people, including young people and children, suffer from illnesses such as diabetes and hypertension. It's okay to have a piece of qalbaloos or lemon pie sometimes, but I prefer to eat in a balanced way while enjoying food but keeping it healthy even during Ramadan.
De temps en temps, واحد معليش ياكل حبة قلب اللوز، شوية زلابية، une petite tarte au citron.
The idea of a more moderate and balanced Ramadan is increasingly taking a hold, a shift in habits that reflects a growing focus on health and well-being beyond the blessed month of Ramadan.
Following the late disruptions of the supply in liquefied gas petroleum that impacted distribution in several selling points across the country, Naftal apologizes to its clients for the inconvenience and confirms that the liquefied gas petroleum is available, same for all the petroleum products. Other human and material resources were mobilized to fix these disruptions. Naftal reiterates its apologies and reaffirms its commitment to ensuring the continuity of public service and the regular supply of the market, while continuing to monitor development until the full restoration of supply and distribution returns to normal. In Morocco, forced evictions are escalating, pushing entire families onto the streets without alternative housing, fueling soaring rents and worsening social hardship. Residents condemn arbitrary demolitions and broken promises, vowing to keep fighting for their most basic rights. Melissa Balaman.
Forced removals ordered by the Makhzen are still underway, forcing entire families out of their homes without any relocation plan and compounding a profound sense of abandonment.
It is utterly shameful. We've lived here for 36 years. This is where our family grew up. My father owned 2 shops. They were seized from him without explanation, without any legal grounds. The demolitions haven't stopped. People are demanding their rights, but the Makhzen keeps brushing them aside, denying them even the most basic rights.
The evictions have also fueled a spike in rents, pushing thousands of households into deeper insecurity.
We have nowhere to go. Our belongings have been ruined. We've been left with nothing. All we want is our rights to be respected. I'm homeless today. The authorities promised me housing. When I went back, they told me there was nothing they could do.
Despite the crackdown, The displaced families insist they will keep fighting for their rights, whatever it takes.
Ramadan in Gaza unfolds amid devastation and loss. Families live under freezing tents, struggling with hunger, rising prices, and the absence of loved ones. Nights are silent, and the month of Ramadan is marked not by joy, but by hardship and grief. Basma Farah.
More than 2 million Palestinians forcibly displaced from their homes are observing the blessed month under extremely hard conditions. Deprived of stable income and proper shelter, families are enduring bitter cold and a severe shortage of basic necessities. Where vibrant streets and family homes once stood, tent encampments now dominate the horizon. Behind every shelter is a fractured story. In every face there is grief, a loved one lost, a house reduced to rubble, a future suspended in uncertainty.
Since October 7th, nothing has been the same. Ramadan has returned without even the slightest pause in the suffering. Like last year, it unfolds in the cold and fear.
Despite the ceasefire of October 10th, daily life remains unchanged. Unemployment is soaring and basic goods have become increasingly unaffordable. For many families, securing even the essentials during the month of Ramadan is a daily struggle.
Life here has grown increasingly harsh. Some are still in shock. Others are left completely destitute. Before the war, our Ramadans were filled with joy and with laughter of children. We gathered together and shared our meals. On the first day, the whole family would sit around a generous table. Today, our children are gone. They were killed.
Ramadan nights are cold and silent and their tents battered by the wind. It is not just suffering, lives have been shattered, dignities under siege, and memories of lost loved ones overshadow the blessed month of Ramadan.
And with this, we come to the end of our edition. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. Sahas Horkum. Have a good night.